the show. And this week, I'm welcoming you on board to what we'll be trashing out again, talking about security matters here of Nigerian Security Affairs Call in conjunction with Diamond 88.7 FM. My name is Babawale Afolabi, they call me the Born Natural, and here we'll be trashing out security live and direct on the program today. Well, we need to let you know something. When we're talking about the defender, we're talking about security talks, security enlightenment, security consciousness, and every other security related issues. And this program is brought to you courtesy Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Call in conjunction with Diamond 88.7 FM. And in Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Call, we have structure. In case you don't know, at NSCDC, we have our headquarters at South Abuja, and apart from that, we have our commands in all the 36 states of the country, being headed by amiable commandants, and in all the 774 local governments we have in Nigeria, we have our divisions, and in 80% of the divisions, we have our how do we call it, our outposts. And why are we doing this? Because we want to serve you better, because we want to work more with you, because we want to feel your pulse, and because we want to get to the grassroots level. That's what we're doing on Nigerian Security and Defense Call. And if you can be part of what we're doing, you'll see that security, everything will come out well in terms of security. We know that insecurity, so there are some things we're just witnessing here in Kwara State, and we don't want that to happen. We want to get more closer to you, because at the Nigerian Security and Defense Call, yes, we have a cliche, and that is, if you see something, you say something. And that's why we come up with this enlightenment program. Let's feel your pulse. Let's know what you're going through. Let's know what is happening in your locality. And as you're feeding us with this information, we'll be able to serve you better. You can call some of our hotlines, and these are 080-6225-4163. 080-6225-4163. Or you can call 090-733-71297. 090-733-71297. And you can watch us live. As I'm running this program, you can watch us live on Diamond 88.7 Ilorin. You can just see me, you can see my guests in the house, and today we'll be talking security, no doubt about that. And I need to let you know that and civil defense, we are not recruiting. Please, people, don't be duped, because both the giver and the taker are guilty of the offense, and we don't want that to happen to you. So be very, very careful. And again, in civil defense, there are so many things we do. We start with a lot of responsibilities, but we're trashing other things out very soon on the program. But before I go straight to the next segment on the show, I need to let you know the mission and the vision of the call. And talking about the mission of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, we're developing structure and training strategies that will contribute to the national security by using modern technology. And our vision is to put to work efficiency, humility, integrity in service delivery with a fresh zeal, bringing credibility into the concept of security. And our focus is in the area of broad-based information networking, monitoring of movement. And if you want to know everything about Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, you can just visit our website on www.nscdc.gov.ng. www.nscdc.gov.ng. And we have our social media handles. You can just visit us on at official NSCDC on Facebook, at official NSCDC on Instagram, at official NSCDC on YouTube. You get to get all the information you need at the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. We have some segments on the show. We have the happenings in NSCDC, where you get to know things happening at the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps all over the 36 states. And again, we have the segment whereby we'll be having our guests in the house. Also, we have the security tips, but we won't be able to run the security tips this week because of my guests, so we'll be able to have more time. And remember, this program is bilingual. Yes, we can call us live on the program either in Yoruba or in English. I'll be right back, and you go nowhere.
All began as just patriotic volunteers, but now we operate as a full-fledged paramilitary of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, protecting lives and infrastructures. We are the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, a member nation of the International Civil Defense Organization, with a world headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. NSCDC, the Defender. That's who we are.
OKC Group of Schools, a school with adequate facilities for learning and development, a school with well-equipped science, home economics, and computer laboratories. OKC Group of Schools, we are noted for high academic standards. We have been achieving outstanding results in external examinations like WAEC and NECO since inception. OKC Group of Schools, winner in 2021 Spelling Bee competition, first position in GSS 3 2021 Kwara State Ministry of Education organized debate and quiz competition. The schools also have good boarding facilities for both boys and girls. Nursery and primary, GSS 1 and 2, as well as SS 1 and 2. We're at number 5 and 9, Ayobelo Street, near First Bank off Ajasheikpo Road, Ilorin, Kwara State. You can call us on 0803 396 7196 or 0903 084 8275. OKC Group of Schools, motivation and knowledge.
All right, you're welcome back. The program is The Defender live on Diamond 88.7 FM. This program is brought to you courtesy Nigeria Security and Defense Corps Kwara State Command, and I'm giving props to my able commandant, Commandant Makinde Iskil Ayinla, Commandant Nigeria Security and Defense Corps Kwara State Command, and we're on the segment, the news. NFCDC seek hands to farmers and herders. The Kwara State Command of the Nigeria Security and Defense Corps is putting in place measures to address the rising differences between the farmers and herders in the agro-allied industry. In view of these, the Nigeria Security and Defense Corps convened a stakeholders forum in Ilorin last Friday for the purpose of looking into causes, implications, and solutions to the conflicts between the two parties. The Nigeria Security and Defense Commandant in the state, Mr. Makinde Iskil Ayinla, at the forum said that the command's quest to critically analyze and understand the issues gave birth to the forum, thus underscoring its importance to the nation. The commandant said that other social vices such as kidnapping, banditry, terrorism, insurgency, cultism, and cybercrime were becoming alarming. He said that in the last 3 months, 37 matters arising from herders and farmers relationship had been intervened by the command. The commandant assured commitment and readiness of NFCDC to continue to protect the agro-allied industry and other security-related challenges through the Agro Rangers unit. Kwara NFCDC trained 200 newly promoted officers. As part of efforts to further strengthen security and enhance performance of its officers, the Kwara State Command of the Nigeria Security and Defense Corps has on Monday commenced a week-long in-house training exercise to educate and enlighten newly promoted officers. The training, which holds at Adi Abolorin Hall, NFCDC State Headquarters in Ilorin, is being organized for Deputy Superintendent of Corps Level 10 and recently promoted Superintendent of Corps Level 11. In his opening address, the State Commandant Makinde Iskil Ayinla charged the participating officers to take training with much seriousness, adding with much that the training will help them to perform their roles better in their new ranks. Among the course outlined for the week-long program are intelligence gathering and report writing, conflict analysis and resolutions, official security act, human rights, group presentation, among others. Well, that's a few I can take on the happenings of the Nigeria Security and Defense Corps. I'll be going straight to the last segment on the show, which happens to be the chit-chat with my guest. I'll be right back, and you don't know it. All right, good people of Kwara, you're welcome back. It's your security program talking about the Defender live on Diamond 88.7 FM. On this segment, you can be part of it live, and the number to call is 09136556952. 09136556952. I'm having a guest in the house, and what brought about this? Well, I just want you to know something, that security is peace. And to do this, it has to be in an environment. Well, when I searched the encyclopedia, I was really down with this meaning, which says environment is the aggregate of social and cultural conditions that influence the life of an individual or community. And environmental security examines threats posed by environmental events and trends to individuals, communities, or nations. It may focus on the impact of human conflicts and international relations on the environment or on how environmental problems cross state borders. And that's the reason why we need to talk more on our environment. Well, at the Nigeria Security and Field Defense Corps, that's why I try to let you understand that in civil defense we are saddled with a lot of responsibilities, and out of which is the crisis management. And for crisis to happen, it's supposed to be, or it actually have to be in an environment. And that's why I deem it fit to bring the Commissioner for Environment to be on the program today. Well, the Commissioner for Environment, Kwara State, Mrs. Remilekun Oluwatobi Banigbe. Well, in case you want to know some few things about her, she attended Queen Elizabeth School in Loring. She later gained admission to the University of Loring, and she had BA in Linguistics. And later, she attended University of Education, Winneba, Ghana, where she had her MSc in Mass Communication and Media Studies and Designate Compliance, Professional Compliance, the Institute of Nigeria. I didn't want to, don't let me just go more to blow the trumpet she deserves, because we didn't have more time and we need to, she has a lot of questions to answer on today's edition of the program. And she's not alone. She's with the Director of Environment, Towoju K. Gabriel. He's in the house as well, and we'll be chit-chatting. You're welcome on the program today.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yes, it's nice having you around. But how did it relate environment? I know you did more of communication, so how come now you find yourself in as should I say Commissioner for Environment?
Yeah. So speaking of environment is a very broad field.
Okay.
And whatever you do, wherever you find yourself, you still have to communicate with people. That's the thing. And when it comes to doing the works of environment, I mean, everybody's concerned. You have to keep everywhere you stay clean.
Yeah.
You have to ensure that that you and your health is not at risk, neither are you putting other people at risk. And then again, relating it with communication, you have to carry people along in everything you do. You have to sensitize people, and I've been able to conveniently do both together.
Wow. Well, gbogbo èèyàn wá ibi kíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ wa lórí ìkànnì ètò yín ètò wa ètò Abọ́anilàbòlú ni a fi ti wà lórí ìpele tí ẹ ó mọ bá wa gba àlejò wa ní àlejò. A fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́yìn gan náà kẹ́ ẹ dá sétò. Ẹni tá a ní lórí ètò lẹ́yìn náà ni kọmíṣánná fún gbogbo àgbègbè wa pátápátá. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé kí Abọ́anilàbòlú kátẹ̀ tó ṣe nǹkan tá a máa ṣe inú ìwé àgbègbè náà láti ṣe. So ìtorí ẹ̀ náà la ṣe gbé wọn alẹ́ nìkan wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa lórí agbègbè wa o àti bá a tún ṣe lè ṣe tí ètò ààbò tí ó fi jẹ́ nǹkan dáadáa ní ìlú Kwara. Once again, you're welcome on board.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I want to first ask this question. You talk more about, being somebody into communication at the same time you find yourself working on the environment and making sure the environment is okay. So let's talk about your experience so far in the Ministry of Environment.
Okay, thank you very much. The experience has actually been awesome. It's been priceless. I mean, I have a whole team of experienced people, and these are people who know their onions, who are also up and doing. And I've had a good working relationship with them so far. Okay. And of course, we all are work in progress. We've been able to work together, and we are still working together to make sure that the state is in a good condition as far as environment is concerned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, the last two outings I saw you, I know it's you and the Director of Environment. I can see, you guys, you made a good team. So let me just throw this question to him. Sir, we are now fully in rainy season. What is your ministry doing to prevent flood disaster in Kwara State?
Thank you very much. The issue of flood disaster is an issue that Kwara State has been experiencing some time ago. And what we are doing to avert flood disaster is that we are moving around. As I speak to you, our officers are outside to educate people not to dump refuse into drainages. Okay. And that's very, very fundamental. We are also providing dustbins for them so that we ask people not to drop refuse into drainages. You have to make alternatives. That's why we have rolled out through the governor's assistance and financial cooperation to roll out big roro bins as strategic position and places in the metropolis so that people can have a place to drop their refuse. Aside that, we are also encouraging people to remove the seat from their drainages road or the houses. Some few weeks ago, we were out at least 20 locations that governors approved. So to the sitting is removing the dirt from the drainage so that water will be able to flow very well.
Thank you very much. If you're just joining us, it's your security program talking about a Defender live on Diamond 88.7 FM. And my guest happened to be the Commissioner for Environment, Mrs. Remilekun Uluwatobi Banigbe. And not just the Commissioner, I'm having the Director of Environment as well. I'm talking about Mr. Towojuke Gabriel. And we've been talking about environment and how security is going to come out well here in Kwara State. We know in some rural areas, there are some places where we have dilapidated buildings, and it's really not okay, because in civil defense we have a department called the crisis management, and some of the things we do is like we inspect places like these, and we can't do it all alone, and we know definitely the Ministry of Environment would have seen such. What are the steps you're taking in order not for this building to collapse and to save lives?
We're going to call house-to-house inspection.
Okay.
And our officers are out every day, including the local government officers that are out to inspect houses and see those houses that are state of dilapidation. And we issue ejection order, able to vacate those premises so as not to constitute hazard to them. So aside that, if there are places that people can meet those problems, then we recommend remedial measure for them to do, so that houses do not collapse and have people killed in those residential premises.
Well, to our people at home and wherever you are under the sound of our voice, you are on the program, The Defender, and you can be part of what we're doing by calling this number, 091-3655-6952. 091-3655-6952. Now, let's talk about the synergy, or should we say, talk about the relationship with the civil defense and the Ministry of Environment.
Okay, so this is actually a beautiful one. So far, we've had a working relationship with the Civil Defense Corps, and as a matter of fact, we have a civil defense officer attached to my office.
Wow.
So that should tell you the extent of the good relationship we have with the team. Okay. And the commandant has also been very helpful. And we've been working together. I'm talking about the commandant, Mr. Makinde. Yeah. The other day we were at his office to pay familiarization visits, and he welcomed us as if we've known each other since, and even when we had our World Environment Day, not only did they give us armed men to ensure that everything goes on well, he even gave us the band. Wow. So your team has been fantastic.
Wow.
And in the area of environmental sanitation, your team has been helpful along with the police force to ensure that the environmental sanitation program is done with ease. And of course, you've been helping with the law enforcement as well. So we appreciate that. The team has been so helpful.
Thank you very much. Well, you can see the Honorable Commissioner, she said it all, that Civil Defense, yes, our band is one of the best bands so far. Maybe you people out there, you're coming up with a special program. It can be burial, it can be marriage, any ceremony of such. You can just contact us at the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Call. They will give you all what you want. Is it Fuji, is it Juju, contemporary music, jazz, any form, just call us. You know the number we throw on this program, 080-6225-4163. 080-6225-4163, and tell us you need the Civil Defense Band, and we'll be there. You will make your ceremony a delightful one, no doubt about that. And also at the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, we have our own ambulance. Yes, it may be we don't pray for any emergency to occur, or maybe you're coming up with a burial ceremony or the likes. You can still call us. And before you know it, we are civic in nature, we love you people, and we don't want you to spend much money, and that's why we want you to patronize us. The program is still The Defender Live, and I'm not saying she's not on the outfit, but I'm having my guest in the house. I'm talking about the Commissioner for Environment and also the Director for Environment. I'm having two big people on the show today. I'm really delighted, no doubt about that. Yes, we're talking more about being in the rainy season, and there are some places. Is there any activity you put in place to enlighten those in riverine areas, like such places like Patigi, to avoid flood disaster? Like what we're doing at an enlightenment program, people get to know what we're doing at Nigeria Security and Defense Corps. So what is the Ministry of Environment and what is your office doing so that things like that will not happen in places like Patigi, riverine area, and the likes?
Okay, thank you very much. So we've been doing lots of sensitizations and awareness to ensure that people get informed on how to dispose their waste properly, on the care of their drainage system.
Okay.
And year in year out, our team makes visits to that to those areas like Pachigi to create some kind of awareness and let them know the impact of these drainages on their environment. Some people just think, oh, a drainage is where they can just put their refuse, where they can just pour anything. So there are lots of awareness, lots of sensitizations ongoing, and then the team will still make a visit to those areas to also do a physical road show and let them know how this works. And luckily for us, we have a very active governor. Our able governor, His Excellency Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak, is always ready to ensure that that what needs to be done has to be done, so that people will not find themselves in situations that will not that could just spell doom for anybody. So the governor will have his support anytime we need to go there, and he's been approving most of these works we have been doing. I mean, the provision of the bins and every other thing. So, like I stated earlier, in fact, it's already in the pipeline. We are making a visit to Patigi and its environ, along with the State Emergency Management Agency, that's the Kwara State SEMA, so that we can also enlighten people in that area.
That's good, that's good. And now let's talk about the environmental sanitation exercise. How would you assess the monthly environmental exercise? I remember way back, actually I'm not based in Kwara State or Promotion State, and why then,
Yeah.
from 7 to 10 you can't just see anybody outside. And then it was thought, maybe it's because we were then in the military regime, but now, can you just tell us your views about it and how effective it is?
Thank you very much. Sanitation is a regular exercise, and even the one that we used to do at the end of the month has consistently been done, even in the time of coronavirus. Let me state clearly that the issue of enforcement, where the court is out with the registrar and the judge, we have not been able to do that because of the coronavirus. So as soon as coronavirus is outside it, then we will go back to those era whereby we have the court system prosecuting people after sanitation during sanitation program. But on the whole, sanitation program has been successful. For example, last Saturday, we were outside, despite the rain. 40 tippers were dispatched outside to cut away refuse from the community. So despite the rain, everybody defied the rain, including the Honorable Commissioner, the Panel Secretary, and all officers of the Ministry of Environment, and even officers of QUEPA. We were all out to ensure that people follow the rule and we remove refuse from the community. If not for JAM examination, that was why we could all restrict movement that day. So we're working.
Okay, and I remember. Okay, one addition.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, please. And also, we're using this medium to appeal to people, the good people of Kwara State, that every last Saturday is our environmental sanitation. It's not just an Ilorin thing. When we are talking about Kwara, all the 16 local governments are involved. So we are appealing to members of to every good citizens, everybody in the state, good people of Kwara State, to always ensure that last Saturday of the month set aside for environmental sanitation is respected, such that it's not just for them to sit at home and sleep, but then it is for them to go out, take care of their environment, their workplace, their homes. And going forward, work is actually ongoing to ensure that we have our mobile courts set up in every location, so where offenders will be apprehended. I mean, we are talking about our own immediate environment here. The government is not out to inconvenience people. So it's not like we are doing it every Saturday or we are doing it every other day. It's just once in a month. So the least we can do is also play our own part as good citizens of the state. Thank you.
Good, that's good. Well done, man. We didn't have much time, but let me quickly ask Steve. Let's talk about the just concluded Environmental Day. So how does it go? Can you just shed more light on that?
Oh, okay. So June 5 has been set aside. Like it's not just a Nigerian thing; it's worldwide for World Environment Day. But because we had some other engagements, like on the 5th of June, we were out with the with the pick that trash NGO. The ministry was out and we had to walk and all. But then again, we had to bring it back home to the people of Kwara, and we had our own World Environment Day on 23rd of this month. Not only did we do a road walk, we also shared the nylons, that's the waste disposal bags to people. We gave them out during the road walk. We did sensitization. We shared we distributed flyers, and we were even stopping at different locations just to enlighten people, let them know the essence of the road walk. And on the forestry part of it as well, we did tree planting. Yes, we planted tree in 2 of our schools here in Ilori. And not only that, even before now, we've been doing tree planting. This year alone, we've been able to plant over 2,000 trees.
Wow.
Yes, all thanks to our amiable Governor Abdurrahman Abdurazak. I mean, he's been so supportive. He's been supporting the ministry to ensure that our work is carried out seamlessly.
Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying this conversation, but funny how time flies. This is where I'll be drawing the curtain on this week's edition of the program. Thanks, Honorable Commissioner, for being part of the show today. Thanks to Director for coming around on the program, The Defender. And thanks to everyone out there that have been able to listen to the program. Till we come your way next week, same time, same station. My name still remains Babawale Afolabi, and I'll be leaving with this message. Security is a collective responsibility. We have to do it all together, and I pray shall be well with everyone. This will be during the curtain to we catch same time, same station. Peace, I'm out of here. Bye for now.